Welcome back to the Masculine Mindset Show, you guys. Today's podcast is called The Flame Doesn't Dance Until I Decide It Can, which pretty much sums up my entire personality. Like, let's face it, control the breath, control the room, control your body language, control the energy, and apparently control whether the fire cooperates with you, if you know what I mean. But, listen, if you're the kind of guy who thinks confidence comes from, oh, I feel good in my own skin kind of thing, right? This episode is going to slap you in the fucking gut that you're going to apologize to your younger self, okay? We're actually going to cover emotional imprinting. And yes, I cover this in an upcoming project, which I'm not going to talk about that right now. Let's just call it Project X. But anyways, the art of training your subconscious is to behave like a man, okay? Listen, I'll say that one more time. Emotional imprinting is the art of training your subconscious to behave like a man who doesn't chase attention, okay? And yes, this is also a perfect moment to shamelessly and unapologetically confidently plug my ebook called How to Embody Rake's Mindset, also known as How to Be Unapologetically Confident Through 14 Ceremonies. Actually, correction, my bad, 22 ceremonies. Oh wait, hold up, I even have dream rituals. Wait, what, Adam? Yes, I have dream rituals. Anyways, so buckle up. I'm about to walk you through a red candle ceremony that basically turns you into the guy the room remembers you after you leave, and probably the guy I should say diary is terrified of. You guys are listening to the Masculine Mindset Show, a podcast for introverts to become more masculine and get the body of an alpha male, and of course get more mentally healthy and get that seducer's mindset, if you get me. And lastly, I help guys become more desirable and get the mindset of a seducer. Let's get into the podcast. Sit down, relax, unclench whatever you're clenching. You're about to hear an episode called The Flame Doesn't Dance Until I Decide It Can. And yes, that is exactly as dramatic as it sounds. Look, before we go anywhere, I should probably address something that keeps coming up in my DMs. Apparently, some of you think I've got a secret vault with, wait, what was the phrase? Suspiciously dark, dangerously effective, seductive ceremonies, which is pretty damn ridiculous. But I mean, come on, I don't have a vault, I have a folder, 115 of them. But relax, they're comedic mostly. They exist for the same reason Kristen Carney exists, and I mean that with love, girl. To make you laugh, feel slightly corrupted, and wonder whether you should be consulting a therapist or a priest. So no, I'm not out here summoning spirits to make women's clothing emotionally unstable. Not intentionally. If it happens, that's between her and the laundry basket. But let's shift into the reason you're here. Because today's episode is where confidence meets erotic tension. And I know something you don't. Grin. All fuse into one. You guys heard that previous episode, right? On, I believe it was, the forbidden current and unspoken leash, right? Just stay tuned. That was just the beginning. Because we're going to get into phase 2. Emotional imprinting and echo work. The art of becoming the man whose presence hits first and whose voice arrives second. Let's keep fucking going. Emotional imprinting and echo work. So, brothers, this is section 2 of this podcast. So, this is a part of the masculine journey no one warned you about. Most guys think confidence is something you show, something you talk about, something you hype yourself into a pre-workout for your personality. No. Confidence prints itself. It lands before you do. It It's that moment when you walk into a room and the air does a tiny double take. People don't know why they feel you first, they just do. That's the point. Emotional imprinting is the architecture of that moment. It's the way your breath slows tension, the way your stance tells a story your mouth hasn't caught up to, the way your micro expressions send a signal that says, I'm not here to adjust, I'm here to be recognized. In echo work, that's the aftershock. That's the part where your presence sticks in someone's mind like a song they didn't ask to hear, but they can't really forget it, can they? No, they can't. You ever meet someone once and somehow they show up in your thoughts later? That's not magic. That's imprinting done correctly. The truth is, you don't need to be loud. You don't need to peacock. Like, some people say that, right? In the dating space. You don't need to overreact either. Men who rely on theatrics are basically doing stand-up comedy without the punchlines. The real gravity, the real masculine weight comes from restraint, stillness, a smirk that knows more than it admits, a breath that doesn't rush to fill the silence. And yes, we're going to get into the ceremony that turns all of that muscle into memory. Because once you understand how to print your presence into a moment, you stop chasing reactions, and reactions start chasing you. That's the doorway to phase 2, you guys. And once you step through it, you don't walk the same ever again. Let's really break this down, because now we're on section 3. This is imprint anatomy. Now, this is really something I want you to really think about, because it might take a little bit of brains here. Okay, so just stay with me. Think of like this is muscle anatomy in terms of the ritual frameworks that you're going to see in the near future. But anyways, let's break down imprint anatomy. It's like a cheat code behind why some men leave a mark and others just leave, right? Imprinting has 4 moving parts, and if one of them collapses, the whole thing falls apart. Luckily, you're here listening to my podcast, so we're all upgrading, right? All of us. You are upgrading when you listen to this podcast. The fact that you're here today tells me you are listening to my show, and I know you wanted to learn this. So keep listening, you guys. You're going to want to hear this. So tune in, lean in, and let's go. Now, first point, stance. The silent biography. Your stance is the first thing people read. Before your voice, before your face, before whatever inspirational quote you rehearsed in the car. Your stance quietly says, I'm settled, I'm centered, I'm not performing. Most men stand like they're waiting for permission. You stand like you are the permission. Feet grounded, ribs quiet, shoulders low, jaw unhurried. This alone prints more authority than 90% of men ever manage. I cover laws of influence in this playbook too, so you're gonna need to know internal authority. Anyways, let's go. Second point, breath, the internal governor. Here's what nobody tells you. Your breath tells the room whether you're prey or problem. Fast breath, you look reactive. Slow breath, you look like you're choosing the moment. Imprinting works because you're telling your nervous system, we're in charge. Relax. And the room feels that before it even knows why. Now, third point, micro expression. The signature signal. This is where the magic happens. Not the big smile, not the motivational chin tilt. I'm talking about the micro smirk. That little curve in the corner of your mouth that says, I know something you don't, right? I covered this in my previous podcast. Go listen to it. Anyways, People trust stillness. They trust restraint. They trust a man who isn't trying to win them over. The smirk prints the identity. It's your trademark. Here's a big mistake I should say to all of you guys listening right now. Don't smile too big. That gets a little creepy, okay? And some of you guys like to say, oh, Adam, some of your episodes sound a little, like, eerie. The point, brothers, is I'm using it to a level of just being more alluring, okay? Not for you to be weird about it, so relax over there. Man, weirdos listening to my podcast. But anyways, pulse control, the gravity switch. That's the last point here, right? Pulse control is subtle. It's the difference between being present and broadcasting desperation. When your pulse is steady, you communicate. I'm not waiting for reactions. Reactions are waiting for me. You become the reference point, the calibration, the man everyone glances at to see how they should feel. That's imprinting, not the talk, not the antics, the internal pace you refuse to break. These are the 4 pieces of the blueprint: stance, breath, micro-expression, and pulse. Put them together and you stop being someone the room notices. You become someone the room responds to. This is why we're going to bring out the red candle soon. So keep listening. It builds these 4 components into your body before they stop being the actions that they show, if you know what I mean by that. And they start becoming a new identity. Let's go. Stabilization protocols. So, here's the thing, you guys. Only reason I'm really going deep into this is because I want you to understand what you're about to hear in the near future. You guys should know this right now, but I'm actually good buddies with Brennan Boyd, and it's looking like I'm going to be going on his podcast. So, again, I'm going to be talking about this type of topics, so stay with me. Now, listen to me. Section 4 is stabilization protocols, okay? Alright, you heard the imprinting. That's the easy part, right? It's like taking a good picture anyone can catch in one lucky angle, but stabilizing the imprint, that's where most men fall apart, like a Walmart bookshelf. Yeah, this is where guys go, I got this, and then immediately proceed to leak their masculine signal like a faucet no landlord ever fixes. Yeah, it's more common than what you realize. But anyways, first point I want to get to. Don't overexpress, also known as please stop, right? Overexpression is when a guy builds real presence and then ruins it by opening his mouth too much. You ever see a dude standing there like a king, looking mysterious, and suddenly he hits you with, so anyway, I'm learning cryptocurrency, right? That's the entire imprint just dies on impact right there. Don't oversell, don't overjoke, don't try to add personality, right? Guys, listen to me. You might hear me plugging a couple products here and there, but honestly, I am completely confident in my rituals that you'll love all of them. So check the show notes. Anyways, that's how you turn masculine gravity into community theater energy, okay? Do you understand what I mean, right? Let the silence flirt for you, okay? Let the silence flirt for you. Let the smirk commit the crimes, right? Think of James Bond, you guys. Seriously, that guy, listen to me. I don't watch a lot of James Bond movies. I used to when I was very young, but that man can smirk very good. Just watch how he smirks. Anyways, don't chase. Attention has legs. Let it walk, okay? Chasing is the fastest way to communicate. I'm emotionally available and desperate, and please rob me of all of my resources because I want to spend all my money on you. Anyways, all that aside, you guys, attention is like a cat. If you call it, it stares at you like you owe it money. Seriously, guys, listen to me. If you want to buy girls shit, cool. But starting out in a relationship, yeah, they're going to see that as, oh, all he wants is to buy me shit, so I'm going to use that guy, okay? Just be mindful of that right there. Anyways, the point is hold your vibe. Let attention approach you on its own embarrassing timeline, okay? Now, hold the charge. Stop leaking like a bad horror movie victim, okay? Does that make sense? Okay. Men spill their presence the moment something attractive happens. A woman walks in, they inhale too sharp, and boom, the signal's gone, right? Leaking behaviors include explaining yourself to death, reacting fast like a raccoon, right? Trying too hard to be funny, offering too much information, filling silence because you panicked, adjusting your entire soul to accommodate strangers. Every time you do that, your masculine charge evaporates like a fart in the wind. Hold the charge means this: same pace, same breath, same amused expression. Even talk slow. As you hear, I'm talking slower now. You don't bend reality, reality tightens around you. Now, amused authority, right? The I could kiss you or ruin you energy, right? Oh, I love this one, right, you guys? That's the reason I love those scenes in The Vampire Diaries. It's just the way Damon Salvatore would come across. I fucking love that shit. But anyways, this is a golden stabilizer. The vibe that says, I'm in control, but I'm also entertained by whatever you think you're doing. This is the confidence mixed with slight villainy, right? Damon built an entire career off of this, right? Intensity tries too hard, amused authority. That's the energy of a man who would whisper, I warned you, after someone does something stupid, right? Now, fifth point is make attention do the work, okay? Basically, free labor from the universe. This is where the stabilization becomes fun, right? Most guys try to manufacture reactions. They throw energy at people like toddlers, like throwing spaghetti, right? You, not you. You're going to breathe slow. You let them deal with the fact that you exist. Attention is a worker bee. It wants a job. Let it do the job for you. Every glance they give you, free labor. Every pause in their breath, free labor. Every time they adjust their shirt, yeah, direct deposit, right? Anyways, civilization in short is this: say less, do less, leak nothing, let the world reorganize around you. If you do this right, your imprint doesn't fade, it lingers, like a song they didn't ask to hear, but now they hate you for introducing them to their own subconscious mind. So now we get to the ceremony, you guys. The room moves for me. Red candle ritual. Listen, brothers, you need to know that this is in phase 2. Emotional imprinting and echo work. I'll tell you what, this is one of my favorites. That's why I chose this. So, listen up here. You use this ceremony, you need to have a red candle. Listen to me. Don't give me excuses. Candles are not hard to find. Go to your local, Hobby Lobby or anything like that. For example, there is a place called Root Candle by where I'm at. But anyways, let's get to it. You've waited long enough. Let's get to the ceremony, okay? The room moves for me. If you're listening in your car, don't light anything. Just visualize it, okay? You need to sort of daydream in your mind of a flame turning on, like you're grabbing a lighter, and then you light that match, and then you put that onto a candle, like a red candle, okay? Now, if you're at home, light a red candle, like you're about to audition for a role you're morally unqualified for. Anyhow, we get to the laws of influence. I said, you guys, on my previous podcast, right, where I cover the forbidden current and the unspoken leash. Yeah, just listen up here. Laws of influence, okay? Law 1, internal authority. First breath. Slow inhale through the nose. Hold. And exhale like you're not in a hurry for anything or anyone. Now I want you to say this with zero hesitancy. Zero, okay? Power begins in my breath. The flame doesn't dance until I decide it can. Okay? Now light the candle. Not gently, not aggressively, just confidently. Like you know the fire works for you. Okay? It's working for you. Qualify that fire to work for you. Now let's go. Law 2, emotional polarity. Look at that flame. Let it flicker. Let it smirk. Right? That little half smile that says you're the plot twist they didn't see coming. Here's your psychic whisper. I hold calm and fire at once. That tension is magnetism disguised as composure. Now, feel the pull. Calm above, heat below. The duality is the signature, okay? So, I covered Law 1, internal authority, Law 2, emotional polarity. Now, we get to Law 3, frame sovereignty. Psychic whisper. Now, step closer to the mirror, slowly. You need to have a mirror, okay? Like you're entering your own territory. Psychic whisper. I don't adjust to the room adjusts to me. Every glance, every pause is a silent realignment of gravity. Let the silence do the heavy lifting. Always does. Good stuff, you guys. So, Law 4, subconscious imprint. Now, hold eye contact with yourself. 2 breaths. Like you're loving your own fucking reflection. You know what I mean, right? No blinking too fast, you guys. Just presence. Then here's your next psychic whisper. This image, my stance, my breath, my grin, is now printed into memory. Anyone who meets me will feel it before they know why. This is where the imprint happens. The mind remembers posture more than pep talks. Now, Law 6, implied command. Final piece, the quietest, the strongest. Psychic whisper. I don't ask for attention. I make attention comfortable here. 1, exhale. Grounded, decisive, calm, and done. Now, use a snuffing tool, right? Have you guys heard my previous ritual? It's like black candle ritual of sovereignty. Yeah, I said to buy a snuffer. Well, you're going to want a snuffer for this one too. You seal the ceremony. You use that snuffing tool. Or you blow out the candle. Your choice. Either way, I would snuff it. Now, still smirking like you're leaving a secret behind. Last psychic whisper. Confidence restored. Presence remembered. Field obeys. And detach. Walk away. No theatrics. No softening. Just leave the moment charged. Let them feel the echo later. Alright. We're going to really sum this bad boy up. I have 7 important points to this, okay? The integration and echo guidance. So, now that the ceremony is done, don't ruin it by immediately checking your phone, rearranging your hair, or overanalyzing your existence. It has finals week. Integration is subtle, okay? Simple, quietly dangerous. And if you handle this part right, the imprint sticks like perfume on a hoodie. She forgot to give back. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, first point, 2 breaths to lock the identity. After the candle's out, take 2 slow breaths. Not dramatic, not performative, just claimed. Okay? These 2 breaths tell your nervous system, this is me now. We're not negotiating. Most men beg their confidence to stay. You're gonna command it. But listen to me. My ceremonies improve your confidence, so give them a shot. I'm serious. I've had people tell me, yo, Adam, that black candle ritual of sovereignty actually did help eliminate some past conditioning. So, anyhow, let's keep moving forward. Second point, don't break the pace. The echo needs stillness, okay? Think of your presence like a fresh tattoo. Yeah. You don't rub it, you touch it, or show everyone like an excited toddler. You keep your internal pace slow, measured, like you walked out of the room knowing exactly what you just became, and you're amused no one else has caught up yet. Stillness amplifies the imprint. Rushing it kills it completely. Now, maintain the smirk. Third point, maintain the smirk. Alright, you guys, listen to me. I suggest you really watch carefully the Vampire Diaries, because I reference that character a lot of Damon, because he has a really good smirk. But anyhow, you want to maintain the smirk, okay? That micro smirk, you held it in the mirror. Yes, keep a trace of it with you everywhere you fucking go. Not a full smile, no. Not that my mom just complimented me. No, not that shit. A sliver that says, I'm enjoying something you don't know about yet. That's what I mean, right? Now, that's the perfect tension that creates echo work, okay? People feel it. They don't know why. You just need it to imprint that smirk into your vibe everywhere you go, all right? Now, let the attention come to you. It's already on the way, okay? After this ceremony, you don't chase reactions. Listen to me, brothers. You need to have non-reaction seeking behavior. Actually, check out my podcast. I think it's called How to Be a Sexy Challenge. I say challenge with non-reaction seeking behavior. Anyhow, you move through rooms like your presence is a slow burning fuse. Don't rush conversations. Don't rush eye contact. You just exist. And existence, when done correctly, is intoxicating. Now, fifth point, don't explain the ceremony. Mystery is the echo's oxygen. If someone asks why you're so calm today, or even why you're smirking, like you have a blackmail on the universe, right? Don't explain shit. Mystery fuels the echo. Sharing breaks it. Just shrug and say something irresponsible like, what's up, man? How you doing? You know what I mean? You don't have to, tell them everything. Actually, one of my biggest points to my Secret Life podcast, yeah, find that one. I say, you need to have your private and your public life, okay? Anyways, 6th point, let the echo build in them, not in you. This is the real secret to phase 2 of emotional imprinting. Yeah. Echo work isn't about how you feel, it's about how they feel you, okay? You did the ritual. Your job is done. I would hope you got that candle snuffer and red candle. Your body does the rest. That pause they take when they see you, that glance that lasts 1 second too long, that shift in their breath around you, yeah, that's the echo. And you didn't force it. You simply allowed it. Okay? Last point, you guys. Final integration. Cue. Walk away from this ritual like a man who knows the gravity in the room has to resettle because of him. Not loud arrogance, no. Just undeniably centered with a hint of ethical egoism, if you get me. Now, let the echo move on its own timeline. It always does. Before we wrap up, let me leave you with one irresponsible suggestion. If this episode hit you, if you felt like that little shift inside your chest, if you caught yourself smirking like a man who suddenly knows too much, then you might be ready for something else I made. It's something called How to Embody the Rake's Mindset. Wait, what is that, Adam? Oh, let me see here. It includes the universal psychic etheric message at the very beginning, even the missions mindset that I recently talked about, right? Check out my Halloween podcast, and it even includes dream ceremonies. Oh shit, you guys. Oh shit. Let me make myself perfectly clear. This is not for men who still get nervous ordering food at Chipotle. This is for guys who want that subtle, dangerous, quietly ruin you edge. It's short, it's sharp, it's basically personality caffeine. Side effects may be including confidence, charm, and the urge to walk into a room like you're the season finale. Basically like a, what's that called? Cliffhanger season finale, right? I won't say it pairs well with certain other projects I've been working on. You know, the ones people swear don't exist despite somehow knowing the exact number of rituals I allegedly have. Wild timing, right? Anyway, check out the Rake's Mindset ebook. If this episode made you feel something, that book finishes the job. Alright, well, I want you to walk away and keep that smirk on your face and let the echo handle the rest, because you, my friend, are now going to have that charming, dangerous confidence after doing this ceremony today.